On the way down to the ferry building, there's a lot of different, Alright, hey everyone, we are headed to Angel Island today with our friend Chris and Isabel. It's our first time heading there, so it should be interesting to see what's over there. Okay, finally made it onto Angel Island after a 30-minute ferry ride. Here's Chris and Isabel.
We're here. Somewhere here.
Oh, cool. I want to check out this immigration station, you know, maybe we can walk along this way.
Sorry guys, is it immigrants? Oh, cafe, okay, so we passed cafe, yeah, we'll just keep going.
So have you been here before? Or like what spots have you
About 3-4 years ago. But the farthest I went is probably just over there.
Over there?
Yeah, because we were here pretty late.
Oh, okay. So
yeah. Is that our lunch? Well, I guess we don't have lunch anymore.
After a short walk on some easy trails, we reached the immigration station. Built in 1910, the Angel Island Immigration Station processed thousands of people seeking to immigrate into the United States. In contrast to Ellis Island on the East Coast, where masses were greeted by the Statue of Liberty, those that were processed through Angel Island were met by wooden buildings with cramped living conditions. These immigrants were Australians, New Zealanders, Canadians, Mexicans, Central and South Americans, Russians, and in particular, Asians. Due to an economic downturn in the 1870s where the highly visible minorities took the blame, a subsequent number of laws were passed that targeted the Chinese. With support from both political parties in Congress, the Chinese Exclusion Act was passed in 1882. It was the first law of its kind that banned immigration on the basis of nationality or race. Despite the restrictive laws, many Chinese immigrants continued to undertake the 3-week journey across the Pacific Ocean. Upon arrival in San Francisco, the passengers would be separated by nationality. European travelers often had their papers processed on board the ship and were allowed to disembark. Asian and other immigrants, including Russians and Mexicans, would be sent to Angel Island for processing. As the Chinese Exclusion Act only allowed exemptions for merchants, clergy, diplomats, teachers, and students, circumventing the Chinese Exclusion Act became first order of concern for most immigrants from China. In 1906, the San Francisco earthquake and subsequent fire destroyed municipal records, which created an opportunity for new Chinese residents to claim that they were American citizens. As citizens, the Chinese could bring their children into the country. On return visits to ancestral homes, many would claim new children had been born to them. Some of these were paper sons or daughters. These children were in effect slots, which people could sell to allow new immigrants to come to the United States. To counter the practice, immigration inspectors developed grueling interrogations. The immigrant applicant would be called before a board of special inquiry, composed of 2 immigrant inspectors, a stenographer, and a translator when needed. Over the course of several hours or even days, the applicant would be asked about minute details only a genuine applicant would know about. Their family history, location of the village, and their homes. These questions had been anticipated, and thus irrespective of the true nature of the relationship to the sponsor, the applicant had prepared months in advance by committing these details to memory. Their witnesses, other family members living in the United States, would be called forward to corroborate their answers. Any deviation from the testimony would prolong questioning or throw the entire case into doubt and put the applicant at risk of deportation, and possibly everyone else in the family connected to the applicant as well. These details had to be remembered for life. Because of return trips to China or random immigration raids and identity card checks on the street, a paper son often had to keep these details alive throughout their life. Without instantaneous electronic communication, long waits while stories were confirmed by family already located in the United States were common. This period could range from several weeks if the testimony was taken locally to several months to years if the applicant was rejected and appealed the decision. Due to the often harsh conditions inside the Angel Island immigration station, many immigrants left behind their legacy by carving inscriptions into the facility's soft wooden walls. One of these inscriptions read,
牢籠躍入出無能，無任傷悲血淚橫， 精衛鹹沙田宿恨，精紅數月哀貧生。子興絕域誰憐憫？遠夕途窮空哭行。芳草幽蘭怨凋落，那時方得任星騰。台泣李鏡波題。
After visiting the Angel Island immigration station, we briefly walked around the nearby abandoned military camp. I kind of wonder what happens if we get stuck on the island, like we missed the last ferry. Last ferry's at what, 4 or something?
4:10.
4:10. I know in Hong Kong you can always like call a boat or something and you could get someone to come pick you up, but here, good luck. Wow, look at this. There's a beach down here. Got people like fishing or something.
How do you get down there though?
I don't know.
Oh, private beach.
Looks nice though. Reminds me of Hong Kong almost. Like this is just like Llama Island. You look over there in the distance and you've got IFC or something.
Oh, the Salesforce in Hong Kong.
Yeah, it looks very similar.
Yeah,
Yeah, they copied it. I kind of think we.
Oh, it's locked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. 能看进去吗？
You can put your camera through the gap.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to. Oh, but honestly, it's so dark.
好像里面没什么啊。
跟下面有一个很大的 gap.
It's too dark inside. It's almost black. You can't even see anything. So maybe we'll find another door on the other side. Wow, so these barracks held up to 4,500 soldiers during World War II. That's a lot.
Ooh, 4,500 soldiers.
Yeah, it almost looks like. Remember how we were looking at the Chinatown, or not Chinatown, the immigration barracks is like similar style bunks,
Yeah.
except
But it looks better. See the
larger.
The bed
It's,
is
it's
like,
much
yeah.
wider. Yeah. Well,
然后
Americans are
说
much wider, so you know. It's easy. I'm a little worried about our timing here because it takes a while to walk back, and we gotta walk back quickly. Okay, let's see. Well, this one is closed, and this area is, I don't know what this is. A lot of bugs in here, it's really kind of gross. And then over here, there's like an old sink.
It's cafeteria. They gotta eat, right?
Looking for the hot pot restaurant, Chris?
Oh, it is.
Is it?
Over 12,000 meals served a day.
This is the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow, it's big. Look.
Yeah, a lot of people who could fit in there back then. And then last thing here, it looks like this is closed right now, but they've got the guardhouse here. Well, thanks for joining us on our trip to Angel Island today. Gonna wrap up the video here. I'm almost out of battery and rushing back to the ferry now. So anyway, hit the like and subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.